further ado, I'm just going to open it up. Kerala Blasters. Further ado, I'm just going to open it up. Kerala Blasters FC, your home team. Take it away, please. We have the first question there.
Hi, coach. Hi. So, first of all, welcome to Kerala. So, what was the first impression about Kerala Blasters before coming to the club, actually?
One more time.
What was the first impression of Kerala Blasters before coming to the club, actually?
I must say that, of course, when you're checking out internet, it's working in Sweden as well. You see, obviously, it's a big club, massive fan base, packed stadiums, nice atmosphere. So that was the first impression, and that was also the final thing who also makes me to come here.
Right. We can have the mic passed around and we can do it in.
Representing Madhubhumi Daily. Hi coach, welcome to Kerala. So, first time you are going to coaching Kerala Blasters in the ISL. So, how was your pre-season preparation and what is your expectation about the coming season as a head coach?
Actually, this is the first time I'm heading coach actually. So we came late last night, and we have been on camp for 60 days. We first 1 month in Thailand, 2 different locations. I must say that Thailand is a great place for training camp. Good facilities, great pitches, and great weather as well. Hardly any rain at all. So I would.
Coach, one more question. Dimitrios Diamandakos, the last season Blasters top scorer, left the team, but now you have the 2 super strikers like Noah Sadoy and Jesus Jimenez. So how do you evaluate the Blasters striking department for the coming season?
Yeah, so Diamandakos left last season, but you've been.
Obviously, he's a good player, and now he play he play in another club, and that's normal in football. Players and coaches comes and goes, right? And like now we play in another shirt. So the only thing I can focus on that is like the guys in my team, and who those guys who want to wear the yellow shirt. And now obviously we have a great group, and we also sign up a new striker. So what should I say? Good player. We have to focus on our group, and I'm really pleased with the squad we have for the moment.
I think there's also reference to what qualities Noah Sadoy brings as well. Yeah. So a word about Noah Sadoy as well after signing. What have you seen from him?
Yeah, he's first of all, he's a really driven player. I must say that all the guys are driven, but I must say that he's eager to score goals, which is important for our offensive player. He's also eager to keep his body fit, which is important for our player. He's also working hard out the ball as well, which is also important for a player. Then everyone, all our offensive players, they also need good support, right? It's not just about the 1 or 2 players. It's not about absolutely not about the foreign players. It's about the complete team, and we have to play like a group. And I'm the leader of the group, and for me, my job is to put everything together so we can work like a group. But of course, individual qualities and guys who can score goals, dribbles, shoot, run fast, defend well, save the balls. That's an important thing. But for me, I want to talk more from the group perspective.
Next question, please.
Hi coach, I'm Manoj Matthew from Malayalam Manorama. Blasters have played only one tournament under the guidance of you, the Durand Cup. Where you had to play to only 2 strong teams there. I mean Punjab FC and the Bengaluru FC. And after that tournament, how do you rate the performance or the standard of our players and the playing style?
First of all, I think, I mean, now I watch lots of ISL teams also during this Durand Cup and also during from the previous season. Like you said, now we have played against 2 ISL teams. I know more about the Indian football now than a few weeks ago, but what I can easily see that it's a fine line between winning and losing. And in the game against Bengaluru, like we didn't perform well, but it was still a equal game from a chance perspective. Maybe it was a little bit better. That's just we have to admit that. But still, we hardly consider any big chances, and we consider a goal when 20 seconds left. So 20 seconds more, and then we go to the penalty shootouts, and the game after Bengaluru, they lost against Mohan Bagan in the penalty shots, and then like in the final, the loss. So it's a fine line between winning and losing. So that's why you have to like work hard, and hopefully you can have the luck on your side. But we have to also, we will be ready for the league. Then we have to develop ourselves during the league as well. So hopefully we win more games than last season. Hopefully we can score more goals, and hopefully we can consider less.
Let me bring in Sachin, Suresh really good, but if you have a follow-up question to that, most welcome, please. Yes.
Yeah, Sachin, ഏറ്റവും നന്നായിട്ട് കളിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരുന്ന സമയത്താണ് സച്ചിന് ഒരു ഇഞ്ചുറി വന്നത്. നമുക്ക് ആ സീസണിൻ്റെ നല്ലൊരു പന്ത് നഷ്ടമായി, നമ്മുടെ ടീം ലോസ്റ്റായി. അപ്പം എങ്ങനെയാണ് ആ ഒരു നിരാശയെ മറികടന്ന് ഇപ്പം കംപ്ലീറ്റ്ലി ക്യൂർഡായെന്ന് കരുതുന്നു? എങ്ങനെയാണ് ആ നിരാശ കാലത്തെ അതിജീവിച്ചത്?
എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. ഇഞ്ചുറി എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ അത് ഫുട്ബോളിൻ്റെ ഒരു ഭാഗമാണ്. അപ്പോൾ എനിക്കിത് ഇഞ്ചുറി പറ്റിയപ്പോൾ നല്ല വിഷമവും കാര്യമൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടായി. കാരണം നന്നായി പെർഫോം ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന സമയമായിരുന്നു. ടീമിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് എനിക്ക് ഇനിയിപ്പോൾ കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല, അങ്ങനത്തെ കുറേ വിഷമം ഉണ്ടായി. അപ്പോൾ അത് പിന്നെ ഞാൻ ആലോചിച്ചു, കളിയാവുമ്പോൾ ഇഞ്ചുറി പറ്റും, പിന്നെ കോച്ചുമാരെയൊക്കെ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്ത് നല്ലോണം, പിന്നെ ഡേ ബൈ ഡേ എത്രയും പെട്ടെന്ന് റിക്കവർ ചെയ്ത് വന്ന് വീണ്ടും ടീമിന് വേണ്ടി കളിക്കുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ് എൻ്റെ ലക്ഷ്യം. അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ ഓരോ ദിവസവും അതിനുവേണ്ടി പ്രയത്നിച്ച് ഫിസിയോസും പിന്നെ സർജറി ചെയ്ത ഡോക്ടറും പിന്നെ എൻ്റെ ഫാമിലിയും കൂടുതലുള്ളവരൊക്കെ എന്നെ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്തു. എനിക്ക് എത്രയും പെട്ടെന്ന് തിരിച്ചു വരാൻ പറ്റി. ഇപ്പോൾ എന്തോ ഒരു നിമിത്തം പോലെ ബാംഗ്ലൂർ FC-ക്കെതിരെ ഡ്യൂറൻഡ് കപ്പിലേക്ക് കളിക്കാനും സാധിച്ചു. ഞാൻ ബെഞ്ചിലായിരുന്നു, പക്ഷേ നമ്മുടെ സോമിന് ഇഞ്ചുറി പറ്റിയപ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് ഇറങ്ങേണ്ടി വന്നു. അപ്പോൾ എന്നെക്കൊണ്ട് കഴിയാവുന്ന മാക്സിമം ഞാൻ എനിക്ക് പെർഫോം ചെയ്തു. കാരണം ആകെ കൂടി 2 ആഴ്ച ട്രെയിനിങ് ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് ഞാൻ ആ മാച്ച് കളിച്ചത്. അപ്പോൾ വളരെയധികം സന്തോഷമുണ്ട് തിരിച്ചു വരാൻ സാധിച്ചാലും മാച്ച് കളിക്കാൻ സാധിച്ചത് ഡ്യൂറൻഡ് കപ്പിൽ. ഇനി ISL ഇതിൽ നന്നായി ടീം പെർഫോം ചെയ്യും, ഞാനും എൻ്റെ 100% കൊടുക്കും.
Milos, translate what he said right now. Yeah, you can go for it. You understand? Sachin, Sukhamale?
സുഖം.
Happy Ale?
ഹാപ്പി.
Okay, good.
സച്ചിൻ ഒരു കണക്ഷൻ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ കൂടിയാണ്. സച്ചിൻ ആ മത്സരത്തിൽ ഡ്യൂറൻഡ് കപ്പിൽ ബംഗളൂരു FC-ക്കെതിരായ മത്സരത്തിൽ സബ്ബായിരുന്നു. പക്ഷേ കളി തുടങ്ങി 5-ാം മിനിറ്റിൽ തന്നെ സോമിന് പരിക്കേറ്റു. അപ്പോൾ ഏതാണ്ട് 85 മിനിറ്റോളം തന്നെ കളിക്കേണ്ടി വന്നു. സത്യത്തിൽ സബ് ഒരിക്കലും അങ്ങനെ വിചാരിക്കുന്നില്ല, പക്ഷേ കളി തുടങ്ങി 5-ാം മിനിറ്റിൽ തന്നെ സോമിന് 1-ാം നമ്പർ ഗോളിക്ക് പരിക്കേൽക്കുന്നു. 85 മിനിറ്റ് റെഗുലർ ടൈം കളിക്കുന്നു. അതിൻ്റെ അവസാന നിമിഷത്തെ ഒരു ഗോളിലാണ് നമ്മളന്ന് തോൽക്കുന്നത്. അതുവരെ നല്ല പെർഫോമൻസ് ആയിരുന്നു. ആ സമയത്ത് അത്രയും നേരം സബ്ബായിരിക്കുന്ന ഒരാൾ അത്രയും ഏതാണ്ട് ഫുൾ ടൈം കളിക്കേണ്ടി വരുമെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചിരുന്നു. പെട്ടെന്ന് സബ്ബായി 5-ാം മിനിറ്റിൽ തന്നെ കളിക്കളത്തിലേക്ക് ഇറങ്ങേണ്ടി വന്നപ്പോൾ എന്തായിരുന്നു മനസ്സിലായത് ഫീലിംഗ്?
മനസ്സിൽ എന്താ പറയുക, ഞാൻ സബ്ബായാലും ഞാൻ മാച്ചിന് പ്രിപ്പയർ ചെയ്യണ പോലെ തന്നെ പ്രിപ്പയർ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. കാരണം എപ്പോഴും ഫുട്ബോളിൽ കോച്ച് എപ്പോഴും പറയും, അതായത് കളിക്കുന്ന പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ആയാലും സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ആയാലും എല്ലാവരും ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആണ്. കാരണം നമുക്ക് സബ്ബായി വരുന്ന പ്ലേയേഴ്സാവും ചിലപ്പോൾ മാച്ച് വിൻ ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിക്കുക. അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ മാച്ചിന് മുന്നേ തന്നെ റെഡി ആയിരുന്നു. കാരണം ഫുട്ബോളാണ്, അപ്പോൾ എന്ത് വേണമെങ്കിൽ സംഭവിക്കാം. ചിലപ്പോൾ അത് നമുക്ക് പറയാം, നമ്മുടെ കയ്യിൽ നിൽക്കുന്ന കാര്യമല്ല. അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ മാച്ച് തുടങ്ങാനായിട്ട് മുന്നേ തന്നെ ഫുള്ള് റെഡി ആയിട്ടാണ് ഇരുന്നോടുന്നത്, മെൻ്റലി പ്രിപ്പയർഡ് ആയിരുന്നു. പിന്നെ കളിക്കിറങ്ങിയപ്പോൾ പെട്ടെന്ന് പ്രതീക്ഷയില്ല, എന്നാലും ISL കളിച്ച ഒരു എക്സ്പീരിയൻസും ഉണ്ട്, എല്ലാം ഉണ്ട്. പിന്നെ എനിക്കൊരു കോൺഫിഡൻസും ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു, എന്തായാലും ഇത് കളിച്ചതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ പ്രഷറൊന്നും ഇല്ല, നോർമലായിട്ട് മുമ്പ് കളിച്ചോടുന്ന പോലെ വന്ന് കളിച്ചു. അങ്ങനത്തെ പ്രശ്നമൊന്നും ഉണ്ടായില്ല.
Next question, please.
Coach, our former coach, our previous coach, Ivan had a very close relationship with the fans here. Like he was a fan's favorite. As a new coach, does it put you under some pressure, like to help to start straight away? Like how does it look? And also, from whatever little you've seen of your team now and of the other teams, what sort of target have you fixed for this year, like for the season?
First of all, I'm completely respected the previous coach, and so there's always an X everywhere. Like almost in all the relations, it's like we have an X ex-husband or ex-wife or whatever. So I mean that obviously he's a good coach and a good guy. Everyone talk highly about him, but you know, like my job is to do my thing, and you know, and together with my stuff, try to create a good daily activity. So I try to bring energy to the table every single day. I think it's important that, of course, the technical and tactical things have to be specific and precise, normal, but you also have to create an environment with energy, and also the players likes to come to training. And I mean that it's easy to say, but you know, if you practice almost every day, sometimes also obviously the weather conditions is hard. Then you know, you need also to you have the other player's job, do the job. You have to say that, do the job, but still it must be fun to come to training, and it must be inspiring. And I hope that I can inspire my players to give this extra energy every single day.
Michael, as part of your research before joining Kerala Blasters, did you happen to have a chat with Ivan about the players he left behind? Have you been in conversation?
I haven't, but I'm not used to do that actually. It's like or maybe I give him a call later on and you know, have a chat with him. But it's like I have to, you know, this is one of the reasons, the good reasons when you are changing coaches, no matter why the reason. But it's like, so I can, you know, I can have my own opinion together with my stuff. And now we have a few coaches still in the coaching stuff from the previous seasons, and I think it's a good combination. But I think I mean that to talk to the coach about how he see the tactical things or which players, like maybe I can do that, but that will be a little bit further.
Duly noted. Duly noted. Yes. Can we have the next question, please?
Hi Milos. Actually, this is your second season with Blasters. In the last season, the Laskovic was the foreign partner in defense, in Blasters defense with you. And now the French player, Alexandre Cruyff, will come to your partner. So how do you evaluate Alexandre Cruyff, and what is your expectation about Alexandre Cruyff with your defense segment?
Hello everyone. I'm happy to see you again here. Yeah, like you said, this is my second year. I think last year when all players are healthy, we played good, also in offense and defense, and we don't concede too many goals in the first half of season. But this is new season, new coach, new everything. So what I see in pre-season, I think have a more stronger team. Of course, Alex is a good player, nice person also, and he will help the team a lot on the pitch and outside the pitch with his rich experience from Europe. He played like 15 years in Europe, so he's a very experienced player, and I'm happy to can train with him and play with him in this season. So we will see. It's early to say something about that. We will see in the season.
Yeah, I think it's a good time to bring in Ishan Pandita as well. Ishan, you've been training hard in the run-up to this season. Could you talk to us a bit about your mental and physical preparation for the upcoming season, the entire process?
I think, how everyone has said, it's been going well. Pre-season has been good. In Thailand initially, then Kolkata. So yeah, we have a good balance between experienced and young players, and we're hungry. And yeah, last season we didn't end off the way we wanted to, so there's unfinished business there, and hopefully we can do better this year. We have a good squad, maybe better than last year, a new coach, so everyone is hungry, and yeah, let's see how far we can go this year.
And you've already got a couple of goals in pre-season as well. I mean, what we call pre-season now, but it's part of tournaments in the build-up to the ISL. How confident are you? You feel like striking form is coming back?
Yeah, I'm confident. I'm happy, and yeah, let's see what will happen this year. Yeah, all good so far.
Lovely, excellent. I'm sure Kerala Blasters fans will be happy to hear that and more. Lovely. Yes, please. Next question.
Hi, Coach. Welcome to Kerala. So, Coach, Kerala Blasters is one of the most followed club, not only in Asia, one of the most followed club in the entire world itself, especially in terms of social media. And you have to balance a fine line of thread between expectation, reality, pressure. There is so much of things that you need to take care as a head coach, and you need to satisfy a lot of the beneficiaries also. So last season, Kerala Blasters struggled a lot during the mid-season. KBC were on top of the table for the past 2 seasons, but they struggled after the halfway of the season, especially due to the injuries and suspensions, so and so. So, how are you going to tackle that unprecedented scenarios that come during the midway half of the season? So, how are you going to tackle that situations?
It was a long question.
Yeah.
Yes, I try. No, I think obviously we came out really well the first part and was top of the table at least, top 2, top 3. Then it's a fine line in professional sports, like between winning and losing, and obviously they had some injuries, and that's hard. That included this football actually in professional sports. Like you have to deal with that, and of course you think about the content in training. And sometimes you can't protect yourself, right? Sometimes it's just you're unlucky, and like different kind of injuries and this kind of things. But we are physically prepared, and I think that's super important as well. Like to have a good base. Most of the players they are fit now, at least in a few weeks. So it's about to create good habits every single day, and then that you always have some setbacks in a season. That's normal. Even the best teams in the world have that. But it's how to have to handle that setbacks and bounce back as soon as possible. So I mean that sometimes it's like this: when you're losing the first time or the first times, then it's really hurting. Then you can easily get used to lose games, and then it's like you have to keep going, and you have to stop that, and to bounce back. And how we should do that is from case to case. But I think it's really important to, at the same time, we want to keep that flow to win games. Then you have to stop and break that negative things happens if it happens. So it's like hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. And for a coach, you always have it in your mind. It's like sometimes you lose and you have to handle it.
Michael, listening to you talk, I feel inspired to go out on the pitch and play for you right now.
I'm always energetic, but especially today when I'm here coaching.
Lovely. Just on that note, what's your respective experiences been working with the new coach Michael Starr so far? Ishan, if we could kick it off with you, and then we go to Sachin and Milos. What's the sessions been like? What's the experience been like so far?
Like I said, preseason has gone quite well, I could say, as a team and personally. So yeah, the training sessions have been intense. We've been trying to build on the way we want to play, our shape and our tactics. And yeah, I only have good things to say about the coach so far, and I'm sure they will say only good for the rest of the season. But yeah, so far so good, and hopefully we can implement everything that we've been working on in the games, in the ISL, and only good things looking forward, hopefully.
Sachin, does he get involved with the goal? Do you keep a close eye on the goalkeeping sessions as well?
Yeah, I'm keep always eyes on the goalkeeper, especially so they can save the balls. That's the thing. So save the ball, then I'm really happy. That's why the goalkeepers wear gloves.
So just your experience dealing with Michael so far. You can speak in Malayalam also if you want.
No, I'll speak English. I've been with the team since the team came back to Kolkata. I haven't went to Thailand, so it's just been almost like 3-4 weeks for me, 1 month, and it's been good with the new coaching staff. So happy to meet them and to interact with them. They do things more open, speak with every player individually. I feel very great when we have open discussion with the coaches, and they motivate us really. And the trainings and everything, it's well planned and it's going good. So hopefully we'll do much better this season.
Milos, what have been the differences so far between both coaching styles?
Language.
It's hard to say. I think I will keep this for myself.
All right. Okay, keeping
for my team,
your cards close to your chest. Lovely. That'll do for us as well. Can we have? But yes, if you want to continue.
Yeah, about coach.
Yeah.
say
Oh
something.
no, he wants you to answer that as well. No, of course. So if you were to say his
You know,
differences.
all of us have, pros and cons. That's normal. So that's everyone. You see, also for you guys.
Can we have the next question, please?
Rohan Dutt of Khel. My question is for Mikhail. There have been significant outgoings in this season. Was it in your plans to find internal solutions instead of finding similar acquisitions from outside?
Do you plan to find internal solutions for the players who have departed rather than looking at the market and bringing someone new?
For me, it's always like I have a really, really close discussion, of course, with the sporting directors and the management in general. I mean that those guys know the market way, way better than me. My job is, first of all, is to take care of the current squad and to make good trainings and find the right way to play and this kind of thing, develop the guys. But then it's like to be in right now. The football business is so busy and it's about it's so big as well. So I mean I completely trust the process, and they have been doing a great job and working 24/7 to find solutions. But for me it's like I'm happy with the guys I have right now. Obviously now we are completed, and then it's always an ongoing process, right?
All right, we have just about enough time for a couple of last questions. Yes, please.
Yes, we heard that Rahul is not well, and what is his current situation now?
Could you repeat your question once again, please? And who is it directed to?
To the coach, that we heard about that Rahul is not well, and what is his current situation now?
We heard that Rahul KP is not well, and what's his current situation? Could you repeat your question? I think it would be better off coming.
We had a news that Rahul KP is not well, and what is his current situation in the?
No, I think he is absolutely fit again. So you will see him soon, wearing the shirt number 7.
I hope you got the answer.
For sure. The yellow shirt, number 7. Maybe other color as well, I don't know.
Lovely. We have time for one last question for any of our head coach or the players over here. Yes, please.
Hi coach, it's Alan representing KL now. With such a passionate fan base like Manyapada, how do you plan to drive the team with this energy?
Guys, I was in the plane last night, so I hear really bad.
Yes. You want to repeat that once again?
Yeah. How do you plan to use that energy to drive the team forward?
How do you plan to use your energy to drive the team forward?
First of all, I think that to create a good activity. I think that the most important thing that the players feels that the completely coaching staff is professional. I think it's number one. That we are well planned. I mean that in a locker room you have plenty of opinions. Like in this room here now, how you should play football, who's the best players, what's the best lineup, the best formation, and that's normal. But for me, it's like that the most important thing is to create a feeling that we are working hard, that we are trustworthy, that we do something with a plan. That's number one. Then on top of that, different, we add some playing style with some intensity, which is quite connected to the energy. But you can't just use energy. You have to use your brain. It's a pretty important thing in football. And you have to use your body in a smart way, and you have to cooperate with your teammates. But I think that to be professional and well planned, that's number one. And I think also it's easier to cooperate with the players also if everyone have a smile on their faces. I think it's easier. I mean, in life in general, it's easier to deal with things without running around and make jokes all the time. But I think it's a good, important thing to have a smile on our faces.
And Mikhail, one of the questions was, how do you plan to tap the fans' energy into making sure you have even more energy on the pitch, the Manjapada fans in this case, and all the other fans?
I'm energetic in general, but I think that, of course, now I'm really eager. Actually, we have been playing in Thailand, it was like 10 people and some dogs watching the games in Thailand, and then, in Durang Cup was not many people there either, so now I'm looking forward to play in our stadium with our massive fan base.
We've been told that we have time for a few more questions, so yes, go ahead.
സച്ചിനോടാണ് ചോദ്യം. സച്ചിൻ, ഇവാൻ വുക്കോമോനോവിച്ച് ബ്ലാസ്റ്റേഴ്സിനെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം കളിക്കാർക്ക് ഒരുപാട് ആവേശം പകർന്ന കോച്ചാണ്. അതിനേക്കാൾ കാണികൾക്ക്, ആരാധകർക്ക് ഏറെ പ്രിയങ്കരനായ ഒരു കോച്ചായിരുന്നു. ഒരു പക്ഷേ താരങ്ങളെക്കാൾ ആവേശമുള്ള ഒരു കോച്ച്. ഇവാൻ വുക്കോമോനോവിച്ചിനെ ഇപ്പോൾ എങ്ങനെ മിസ് ചെയ്യുന്നു? അദ്ദേഹത്തിൽ നിന്ന് പഠിച്ച പാഠങ്ങൾ എന്തൊക്കെയാണ് ആസ് എ പ്ലെയർ?
ഇവാൻ കോച്ച് എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ ഞാൻ ബ്ലാസ്റ്റേഴ്സ് സീനിയർ ടീമിൽ വന്നത് ഇവാൻ കോച്ച് വന്ന സീസണിലാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഇവാൻ കോച്ച് വന്നതിന് ശേഷം ഭയങ്കര സപ്പോർട്ടീവായിരുന്നു. യങ്സ്റ്റേഴ്സിനെ നല്ലോണം സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യും. എല്ലാ ട്രെയിനിങ്ങിലും പിന്നെ മാച്ചിനായാലും ഭയങ്കര സപ്പോർട്ടീവായിരുന്നു. ആള് എപ്പോഴും പറയാറുണ്ട് ചെറിയ ചെറിയ കാര്യങ്ങൾ വലിയ റിസൾട്ട് ഉണ്ടാവുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ ഇപ്പോൾ കോച്ച് പോയി, കാരണം ഫുട്ബോൾ ആണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു ക്ലബ്ബിൽ എന്താണെങ്കിൽ സംഭവിക്കാം. നമുക്കിപ്പോൾ ഒരു കോച്ച് തന്നെ ഫുള്ളായിട്ട് ഉണ്ടാവുന്നില്ല. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മളതനുസരിച്ച് അഡാപ്റ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഇപ്പോൾ പുതിയ കോച്ച് വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ കോച്ചിൻ്റെ അണ്ടറിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്ത് നന്നായി ടീം പെർഫോം ചെയ്ത് നല്ല രീതിയിൽ കളിക്കണം. അതാണ് നമ്മുടെ ലക്ഷ്യം.
Yes, please. Hi, coach. Blasters is always having a great dream of winning this ISL. This season, what is your promise to the fans, to the players, and to the club?
Of course, we want to finally win a trophy, but it's also really hard, of course. But you know, that's our dream, the dream for all of us, right? So it's about to perform good in training every single day. I think you know that we have a high target and we want to win, but in daily basis you don't talk about that. You talk about to the next action in training, the next action in game. If we win, move forward. If we lose, move forward. So I mean that, but of course, the history of the ISL is pretty short, and everyone is aware about that. We want the silverware, right? But it will come. It will come. But you know, like focus on next action, next training, next game, and then it will come.
Yes, please.
Hi, coach. How much satisfied are you about the transfers which have already been done? Since Udaitane, your previous club, the management had failed to sign good players for you, and that actually affected your results. And from my knowledge, you had left the club in almost the mid-season, I think so. So, how much satisfied are you?
No, I mean that I'm pleased with the squad we have right now. I mean that we have a great mixture between younger and older players, also domestic and foreigners. It's a completely different story with Uthai Thani in Thailand. I came there, you know, after five, six games or something like that. You know, like was completely different. For me, I had no impact in that transfer window at all. But my job is I can always have my ideas and I can always give proposals, and we have lots of discussions. But at the end of the day, I'm the head coach, and my job is to try to optimize every single player and make them play good together. So then, of course, internally, you also have a discussion on what kind of players we need, and you know. But then it's like it's so complex, right? You know, I mean that it's about money, it's about the playing, the players, the willingness to want to come, and there must be time and place, and so I mean that is so complex. It's not just to bring a player over here; they must be good. You know, I mean to find a player, you can do that in 22 minutes, but it's about to bring a good one who can bring quality and also right mentality to the squad. That's why sometimes it takes more time.
All the best, coach.
Any more questions? Some from this side? You guys been fairly quiet over here. All right, I'll add a couple of my own over here now, coach. You've been with the group so far. What do you think are the
63 days?
63 days, right?
Yes.
So in 63 days, what have you been able to assess about the qualities, especially of the Indian players in the group? And what is your impression of the Indian players in your group been so far? Your first impression?
In numbers or?
Your first impressions of how they've gone about?
No, but good. I must say that. I mean, it's always hard to evaluate the countries from to other leagues and countries. But I think I must say that good guys, ambitious, good technical quality. Then it's like you have to put everything in a context, and also from a group perspective. But you can absolutely, for me, I'm positive. My first impression is really positive. And I think that's also, we have a great backup around the club. It's a good club, good organization, good stuff. So, but no, I also that for me, of course, I know that, okay, he's a foreigner, okay, I know this is an Indian guy, he's from this country, he speaks this language. But frankly speaking, when I'm coaching the team, I treat everyone equal in a specific way, and I mean that I care about a guy who's like 19 years old and just promoted to the first team, and I talk with a guy who's 34 years old and had 3 kids. For me, it's like that's the beautiful thing of football, that, you know, like when you are wearing the shirt, obviously now the yellow one, then it's like we are all like a family, and then for me it's not super important, and that's the interesting part of this job. Not just from a football technical perspective, also from a human perspective, to get united with people from all over the world. I love that thing.
That's lovely. And a last question now for the players over here. Since you've played seasons in the ISL, Milos, you've spent 1 season, but the others have spent more time. We have a new team this season, Mohammedan Sporting Club, promoted to the ISL. How good is that for the league in your eyes, and how excited are you to go and play in a second stadium in Kolkata, not the VYBK? Milos.
I think, first of all, it's good for this league also. I would like if more teams will go in. So it's better to have more teams, more competitive games, because every game is tough, and against Mohammedan it will be very tough. They have a good team also. So I'm very happy that they are in, and I'm looking forward to meet them.
So hopefully I hope we continue that form this season also in Kolkata, like in the new stadium also.
And Ishan, have you played at the KBK before, or have you only played at the VYBK? How was your experience at the KBK been? How different is that stadium from VYBK? Mohammedan Sporting's new stadium, that is.
It's a good stadium. I think our first Durand Cup game was there. So yeah, scored twice, so good feeling.
Are the stands a lot closer to the pitch compared to VYBK?
Yes, it is closer, a little bit smaller, so it'll be a more tight atmosphere compared to
Tight atmosphere and a more raucous one, yeah? So looking forward to watching that as a viewer as well. And gentlemen, if there's no more questions remaining, we can wrap up with the short quiz that we've planned up. Now, it's a very small activity that we're doing here, Michael. I have 2 Kerala Blasters related questions here with me.
Oof.
Alright? We're not going to ask you,
Good.
don't worry. All you have to do is pick out who you want to answer the question, right? So I'm going to ask the question, and then you get to decide who gets to answer it. If they get it right, they win a ball that's been signed by all of the managers that have been present over here, along with all of the players.
So 2 persons.
Yes.
I have to select 2.
Yes, so one by
By
one.
name?
Pardon me?
By name?
By name, yeah, you can call out. You know all of them by now.
For me, it's crystal clear.
Just a second.
Okay.
Let's start off with the questions, and then
Okay.
maybe you can decide. Everyone just raise their hands like we did with the last round, and then we'll kick it off from there. All right. I don't actually know how many of them will get this one, but let's see. What is the Kerala Blasters FC mascot called? Any clue? The name of the KBFC mascot. Let's have a few hands now then. If there's no hands, guys, you're throwing them under the bus, because I'm going to come to Ishan Pandita and ask him the name of the KBFC mascot. No? Okay, we have a hand over there. So should we just go with him, since he's the only person who raised his hand?
Yes.
Okay, please, can we have a mic passed over there?
Combat?
No, that's the wrong answer, but we can have,
Now here, my friend here. You know, yeah? You know? No?
You put him under the spot.
And this guy with his high, this loud voice.
The loud voice.
Yeah, you have a fantastic voice. Like a singer.
He's actually a commentator.
Yeah.
Right, so would you like to answer that question? I feel like you might know. Alright, should we go with him?
Yes, go on.
Keshu.
That is correct. It is Keshu. So please, can you come up onto the stage? And Michael, you'll get this. It's Keshu. So good for you guys to remember that as well. Yeah? There you go. Please give the gentleman the signed ball and the photo opportunity with him. Let's go. All right, question number 2 and the last question that we have before we wrap up Media Day, guys. Which player has scored the most goals for Kerala Blasters FC? Hang on. Wait up. You get to decide who's going to answer that question.
Yes, my singer.
CK.
That's the wrong answer, unfortunately.
Ah! You left me down now. Yeah.
All right, next.
New chance.
Pardon me? Can you tell me how many goals he scored? That's amazing. That's Dimitri Diamandouros with 28 goals. You are correct, sir.
Good.
You get to come up on stage and win a signed ball by all of the ISL managers present here today. Hand it over, please, Michael. This way, please. Stand this way, please. This way. Just come on this side. This side. Let's have you stand here. Yes. Good. All right, gentlemen. Any parting thoughts, Michael? Your message to the fans, if any, before the season starts?
Yeah, we need the support from the first I know that they are supporting the club all the time, but from the first second in the first game until the last second in the last game, we need support. And then sometimes there can be hard times. Hopefully there will be lots of good times, but I can promise you guys that we are giving 100% every single day.
Well said, Michael. Thank you so much for your time, gentlemen, and have a great season. Stay happy, stay fit, and stay healthy. We'll see you in Kochi. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, if you could come down from here, and I will give you, I do not have the felt pen actually, he has them. If you could sign the ball, please, one by one, and then get together for a picture on the ISL trophy. That's head coach Michael Starr, Ishan Pandita, Sachin Suresh and Milos Drincic posing with the Indian Super League Cup trophy. It's been a day of extremely enriching sessions with the 6 clubs that we had today in Mumbai City, with Kerala Blasters, with Bengaluru FC, FC Goa, Chennai. And that's a wrap on Media Day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your presence. I've been told to request players to stay on over there. Yes, please, okay, please stay on for the shot over there.
Okay, coach, together, please.
Of course, we have high expectations. I mean that I know the record from the previous season, and hopefully we can perform better this season. It's a competitive league, many good teams. So a fine line between winning and losing, but of course we have high expectations, and of course we are still waiting for the trophy.
Are you satisfied with the preseason and the squad?
Yeah, I have been on a long preseason, but I'm pleased with the preseason. Then it's like we have this Duran Cup as well. We came out quite well in the group stage. 2 weeks without game in Duran Cup, and then we didn't perform well against Bangalore, but was still a quite equal game, and we lost in the dying second. So no, it's a tough league with many good teams, but of course we are confident, and we look forward now to play with full house with lots of fans.
Blasters waiting for their first trophy.
Yeah, obviously, but the history of Indian football in ISL is pretty short, right? So, but I'm pretty sure that you will see Kerala Blasters lifting the trophy pretty soon.
So there have been plenty of foreign players as well as Indian players. How do you manage the balance between these two?
We have a big squad, but that's normal. You need depth in the group. Also, you need to be prepared for injuries and suspension and all these kind of things. And obviously, you need some depth in the group. Obviously, there was when you have lots of injuries, then you need also several options. But it's up to me as well to manage the group and keep everyone alive and kicking.
Okay, so you have been experienced in Asian conditions. So how Indian conditions is adaptable for you, your coaching style?
I mean, every league, it doesn't matter if it's in Europe or in Asia or other continents. It's like it's a unique league, unique culture, languages, these kind of things. But the things in common is like that they are that the interesting about football is high. The expectations is high, and also the level is way higher than many people from Europe thinks. So it's a good competitive league with many good players and coaches. Okay, thank you.
Sachin.
കഴിഞ്ഞ സീസണിൽ 2 പെനാൽറ്റി സേവ് ചെയ്തത് അത് വലിയൊരു നിയമങ്ങൾക്ക് നൽകി ഫാൻസിനാണെങ്കിലും ആ ഒരു ഫോം ഈ സീസണിൽ
തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും കഴിഞ്ഞ സീസൺ നന്നായി പെർഫോം ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റി, ദൈവം സഹായിച്ചു. പക്ഷേ ഇഞ്ചുറി ആയി ലാസ്റ്റ് ആകുമ്പോഴേക്കും എനിക്ക് ഫുൾ സീസൺ ടീമിന് വേണ്ടി കളിച്ച് എൻ്റെ 100% കൊടുക്കണമെന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ ഈ ഇഞ്ചുറി എന്ന് പറയുന്ന കളിയുടെ ഭാഗമാണ്. എൻ്റെ മനസ്സ് എപ്പോഴും സ്ട്രോങ് ആണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ തിരിച്ച് വന്ന് കഴിഞ്ഞ കൊല്ലത്തെ പോലെയല്ല, അതിലും നന്നായി പെർഫോം ചെയ്ത് ടീമിന് ഗുണം ചെയ്യണ മാതിരി പെർഫോം ചെയ്ത് ജയിക്കും. അതാണ് എൻ്റെ ഒരു വിശ്വാസം.
ഇപ്പോൾ സച്ചിൻ ഇപ്പോൾ ബ്ലാസ്റ്റേഴ്സിൻ്റെ ഹിസ്റ്ററിയിൽ എടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഏറ്റവും നല്ല ഗോൾ കീപ്പേഴ്സിനെ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ക്ലബ്ബാണ് ISL വേണ്ടിയിട്ട്. സോ അത് എത്രമാത്രം ഈ സച്ചിനൊരു സെൽഫ് മോട്ടിവേഷൻ ഉണ്ടാക്കും?
അത് ശരിയാണ്. നമ്മുടെ ബ്ലാസ്റ്റേഴ്സിൻ്റെ ഹിസ്റ്ററി എടുത്ത് നോക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ കുറേ നല്ല ഗോൾ കീപ്പർമാർ വളർന്നു വന്നൊരു സ്ഥലമാണ് നമ്മുടെ ബ്ലാസ്റ്റേഴ്സ് ടീം. അപ്പോൾ എനിക്കത് വളരെ നല്ലൊരു മോട്ടിവേഷനാണ് തരിക. കാരണം നമ്മുടെ ഇവിടെ ഇത്രയും നല്ല ഗോൾ കീപ്പർമാർ വന്നതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ആ എല്ലാ ഗോൾ കീപ്പർമാരിൽ ബെസ്റ്റ് ആവണം എന്നാണ് എൻ്റെ ഒരു ആഗ്രഹം. അപ്പോൾ ബ്ലാസ്റ്റേഴ്സിന് വേണ്ടി ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ ക്ലീൻ ഷീറ്റ് നേടുക, ഇവിടെ ബ്ലാസ്റ്റേഴ്സിന് വേണ്ടി കപ്പടിക്കുക, അതാണ് എൻ്റെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ആഗ്രഹം.
ഈ ടീമിലെ മലയാളി സാന്നിധ്യങ്ങളുണ്ടല്ലോ, ഐമാനും രാവിലൊക്കെ, എങ്ങനെയാ ഒരു റാപ്പോ മെയിൻറ്റെയിൻ ചെയ്ത് മുമ്പോട്ട് കൊണ്ടുപോകണം?
എല്ലാവരും നല്ല എന്താ പറയുക, മലയാളികൾ മാത്രമല്ല, എല്ലാ ഇന്ത്യക്കാരും ഫോറിനേഴ്സ് എല്ലാവരും ഒരു ഫാമിലി പോലെയാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ ടീം ഇപ്പോൾ. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവരും തമ്മിൽ സംസാരിക്കും. അങ്ങനെ മലയാളി വേറെ ഇന്ത്യക്കാർ ഫോറിനേഴ്സ് അങ്ങനെ വേർതിരിവൊന്നുമില്ല. എല്ലാവരും ഒരുമിച്ചാണ് ഫുഡ് കഴിക്കുക, ഒരുമിച്ച് എല്ലാം. അപ്പോൾ വളരെ നല്ലൊരു ഗ്രൂപ്പാണ് നമ്മുടെ.
സച്ചിൻ, ഇപ്പോൾ ഒരു പരിക്ക് കുറേ മത്സരങ്ങൾ നഷ്ടമായി, ഇപ്പോൾ റീഹാബ് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് ഫുൾ സ്വിങ്ങിലായോ?
പരിക്ക് കാരണം കഴിഞ്ഞ സീസണിൽ ലാസ്റ്റ് ഒരു 8 മാച്ചസോളം മിസ്സായി. അപ്പോൾ അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് സർജറി ചെയ്തു, എന്നിട്ട് റീഹാബ് കഴിഞ്ഞ് ഫുൾ സ്വിങ്ങിലാണ്. അതിപ്പോൾ ലാസ്റ്റ് ഡ്യൂറൻ കപ്പ് മാച്ച് കണ്ടാൽ മനസ്സിലാവും, ഞാൻ വന്ന് എനിക്ക് പെർഫോം ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിച്ചു പണ്ടത്തെ പോലെ തന്നെ. അത് ഇനിയും പെർഫോമൻസ് വരാനുണ്ട്. അത് ISL അതിൽ കഴിഞ്ഞ പോലെ തന്നെ നന്നായി പെർഫോം ചെയ്യുന്നതാണ് എൻ്റെ വിശ്വാസം.
നമ്മളെപ്പോഴും ചോദിക്കുന്നതാണ് ബ്ലാസ്റ്റേഴ്സിൻ്റെ ആരാധകരുടെ ഒരു പിന്തുണ. അപ്പോൾ ഈ വരുന്ന സീസണിൽ ആരാധകരുടെ പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് ഇപ്പോൾ ഈ ടീം മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റിൻ്റെ ഒരു മഞ്ഞപ്പൊരു ഓപ്പൺ സ്റ്റേറ്റ്മെൻ്റ് ഒക്കെ ഇറക്കി, ആ ഒരു ശബ്ദത്തിൽ എങ്ങനെയാണ് നിങ്ങൾ കാണുന്നത്?
തീർച്ചയായും നമ്മൾ കഴിഞ്ഞ 10 വർഷമായിട്ട് നമ്മളെ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നതാണ് മഞ്ഞപ്പട. അപ്പോൾ അവരുടെ സപ്പോർട്ട് നമുക്ക് വളരെയധികം ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആണ്. കാരണം നമ്മൾ ഓരോ മാച്ച് കളിക്കാൻ വരുമ്പോഴും അവരുടെ സപ്പോർട്ട് കൂടിയിട്ടാണ് നമുക്ക് എതിർ ടീമായിട്ട് കാരണം എതിർ ടീമിന് നമ്മളെയും ഫേസ് ചെയ്യണം, പിന്നെ നമ്മുടെ ഫാൻസിനെയും ഫേസ് ചെയ്യണം. അപ്പോൾ ഈ പ്രശ്നങ്ങൾ അതൊക്കെ തീർന്ന് അവർ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യും. എന്തായാലും ഈ സീസൺ നമ്മൾ ഒരുമിച്ച് ഫൈറ്റ് ചെയ്യുമെന്നാണ് എൻ്റെ വിശ്വാസം.
ഈ ഇപ്പോൾ ISL പുതിയൊരു ടീം കൂടി വരികയാണ്, മൊബൈൽസും കൂടി വരുന്നത്, അപ്പോൾ മത്സരങ്ങളുടെ എണ്ണം കൂടും. ഇത് എങ്ങനെയാണ് നിങ്ങൾ അതിനെ ഫേസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്?
അത് എത്ര മത്സരങ്ങളുടെ എണ്ണം കൂടുന്നത് ശരിക്കും നല്ലതാണ് നമ്മുടെ ലീഗിന്. കാരണം ഈ പുതിയ ടീം വരുമ്പോൾ കൂടുതൽ പ്ലെയേഴ്സിന് ചാൻസ് കിട്ടും, കൂടുതൽ മാച്ച് ടൈം കിട്ടും. അത് നമ്മുടെ ഇന്ത്യൻ ഫുട്ബോളിന് വളരെയധികം സഹായിക്കും. അപ്പോൾ ഇനിയും ടീമുകളുടെ എണ്ണം കൂടണം എന്നാണ് ഞങ്ങളുടെ പ്ലെയേഴ്സിൻ്റെയും എല്ലാ ആൾക്കാരെയും ആഗ്രഹം. അപ്പോൾ വളരെയധികം നല്ലൊരു കാര്യമാണ് ഈ ടീം, പുതിയ ടീം വരുന്നതും എണ്ണം കൂടുന്നത്.
സച്ചിൻ ഇപ്പോൾ ബ്ലാസ്റ്റേഴ്സിൻ്റെ സീനിയർ ടീമിലേക്ക് വരുന്ന ഇവാൻ കോച്ചിൻ്റെ കീഴിലാണ്.
അതെ.
ഇപ്പോൾ പുതിയ കോച്ചിൻ്റെ കീഴിൽ ഉള്ള ഒരു രണ്ടും തമ്മിലുള്ള ഡിഫറൻസ് എന്താണ് പെട്ടെന്ന് ഫീൽ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഡിഫറൻസ്?
പെട്ടെന്ന് ഫീൽ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഡിഫറൻസ് എന്ന് പറയാനൊന്നുമില്ല. എല്ലാ കോച്ചുമാർക്കും ഓരോരോ രീതികളാണ് ഉണ്ടാവുക. അപ്പോൾ ഇവാൻ കോച്ച് ഒരു കാര്യത്തിൽ സ്പെഷ്യലൈസ്ഡാണെങ്കിൽ നമ്മുടെ പുതിയ കോച്ച് വേറെ കാര്യത്തിലാവും. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു പ്ലെയർ എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ അതെല്ലാം അതായത് അതിനനുസരിച്ച് നമ്മൾ ട്രെയിനിങ്ങും കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ചെയ്ത് അത് ഉൾക്കൊണ്ട് എല്ലാം ചെയ്യേണ്ടതാണ്. അത് അപ്പോൾ എപ്പോഴും അഡാപ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യണം നമ്മൾ വേഗം. അപ്പോൾ